Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Face Social. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, thank you as always. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel so you can help the channel grow. So guys, today I think a few days ago I made a quick video just saying that I'm gonna be uploading this video today. This video, for some reason, I feel like it's a little late because I'm gonna be talking about the DV Lottery 2024. This is, as we all know, the Greencard Lottery of 2024. So it opened in October 5th, and now we are in the period where people are applying. So guys, it's time to apply. It's like once you watch this video, just go ahead, get your stuff ready and just go to that website and apply. The DV Lottery 2024, it closes on November 8th. So we don't want to wait till the last minute. So that's why I was like, actually, as you can see, I'm on my way going somewhere, but I was like, if I don't make this video today, I might not be able to have some other time to just sit down and make the video. So guys, as we all know, we've last year I talked a lot about the green card lottery, the DV diversity visa lottery, and as we already know, it's not a scam, it's real, it's something that happens. I myself, I came to the United States via the DV lottery, so people can win. So it's a lottery whereby the United States, they allow people from other countries to come and live in the United States. They give them visas that will help them to come here, and they eventually become permanent residents. So for this year and actually other years, they give 55,000 visas. So you never know, you might be one of those 55,000 people that will get a green card visa. So one of the qualifications, they actually have like just two qualifications that you have to meet before you start applying for the green card visa. And the first one is you have to be from an eligible country. So eligible countries are the countries that, once the US do their statistics and all that, they see the countries that don't have so many immigrants. So most of the countries, actually, especially in Africa, there are not as many immigrants in the United States. So they will allow those countries to apply for the green card so they can increase the number of immigrants from those countries. Some countries, such as Bangladesh, Mexico, Brazil, and stuff, such country, they don't qualify to come to the United States because already there's so many immigrants from those countries. So if you go to the DV lottery, dv.state.gov website, you'll see the countries that are, that can apply. They are listed, and also the countries that are eligible, they are listed over there. Again, just to throw it out there, the website where you do your application or where you get all the information, and where I also get my information, because I want to make sure that I'm giving the correct information, the most updated information. It's the dvprogram.state.gov. so that's the only website that is associated with the DV lottery. So if you see any other website, just know that's not true, especially websites that come up and they try to charge you money, and they tell you pay this amount and you're guaranteed to win. No one is guaranteed to win, because this lottery, they just select people randomly. So anyway, back to the two requirements. So the first one, we said you have to be from a country that qualifies for the application. Number two, they require you to have some form of education, and they require you to either have a high school diploma, that is, you've done 12 years of elementary school. So they want to make sure that you've had your high school education already. If not, or rather you didn't do your high school education, they want to make sure that you've worked for 2 years in the last 5 years in a job or in a career that requires you to have 2 years of training. So if you've done, you know, like maybe you didn't go to high school, you didn't finish high school, but then you went ahead and did a course for 2 years, and you've been working for 2 years in that career, then you can qualify to apply for the green card. So those are the only 2 requirements, and I believe you know a lot of people out there are able to qualify. Now once you have those qualifications, now you can start your application. And the application, it's basically they're asking for your personal information. So they'll go from your name to your marital status, to your date of birth, to where you were born, to which country you come from. When you're filling out this information, I highly recommend that you have the instructions just on the side. So because like the instructions, every portion of the questions that you have to answer, they have instructions. So if it's the name, they'll tell you how to put your name. Make sure the name you put matches with your other documents. So of course with this green card application, they now require the passport. So whatever name is on your passport should match the name on your birth certificate, the name on your ID. There shouldn't be like in one in one of the documents your Mike and another one you are Thomas. That will disqualify you, even though you get selected, and then later on it might disqualify you, or it might take more time for them to prove that you're the person that you claim to be. So when you're putting your name, make sure you're putting your initial name. Make sure when they say surname, it's your surname, it's your last name, it's your middle name, and it's your last name, and so or your middle name or your first name or your last name. Make sure you're following whatever they're asking, and the instructions will lay the information very well for you. So they'll also ask about your family. If you're married, make sure that you put you're married, and make sure that you put your spouse's name, or rather you put them on the application. Because if you say you're not married and then you're married and then you win and then you start telling them, oh, I'm married, I forgot to put the information, blah blah blah, it will create a lot of complications, and you might end up missing that chance. So make sure you put your children, your number of children, and for each child you have to put their information separately. And also when they ask you to upload pictures, now your photo image, you have to upload photo images for each and every person that you're including in your application. So you have a photo for yourself, you have a photo for your spouse, you have a photo for all your children, and also all their information. And make sure the information is what's in their documents. Even if your calls, they have nicknames that you always use, don't use them on those on that application unless it's an official name. So on personal information also, I wanted to insist that make sure you are giving an email address, and it's an email address that you're able to access. Or if you're giving someone else's email address, make sure it's address that's active. Also they'll ask you for a mailing address, but what I've seen lately, mostly they communicate via email address. So you want to make sure you put a good email address that you already know you have the password. It's not an email address that you probably created years ago and you've never accessed it, or you don't know the password, or maybe it got locked or stuff like that. Just make sure it's a good email address. I want to put more emphasis on the photo, and I'm not gonna do that on this video, but the kind of picture that you take, it's very important. It can qualify you or disqualify you. So I'm gonna make a follow-up video, and I'm gonna talk about all the instructions for uploading a photo. It's not going to be a lengthy video, but I just feel like the photo portion of this application matters a lot, because some people just get disqualified because they they used a wrong type of picture. So just to say, for example, if I was to go and get a picture right now for a green card, that would be a no. My background is wrong, my hair is covering my face, they don't want such photos. But I'll follow up with another video just talking about photo requirements for the green card lottery. As I already said, they require you to have a passport. Make sure the names on, I'm just insisting on this information because I heard of a person that their information didn't match and they ended up getting disqualified despite just being chosen. Because once you get chosen, it doesn't mean that you automatically gonna get a visa. They still have to verify you. They still have to make sure that you're the person that applied for this green card, and so on and so forth. So make sure your passport is it just matches with everything that they are asking. And when I talk about the passport, I'm talking about the travel passport, the passport that you get from your country. It has to be a valid passport, a valid traveler's passport issued by your country. Lastly, guys, please make sure that you save your confirmation number. Once you submit the application, it gives you a confirmation number. So make sure you save that number because you're gonna need it when the results come out, and that's in May of next year, May of 2023. So make sure you keep it safe. For me, I always send it to my email. When I apply for someone, I send it to the email. That way I have somewhere to reference whenever it comes to checking for the results. Because if you don't have the reference number, you cannot be able to know if you got chosen or not. If they selected you, like if you don't have the confirmation number, there's no way to know if you won or if you didn't. So be sure to save that confirmation number. See you guys on my next one.